All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome back. It's been a while, to say the least. It's November 2nd, 2025. I was thinking before I started recording when's the last time I posted, and I was guessing just in the dark, March 2025, earlier this year. It's definitely earlier this year. It's not like last year, I'd assume, I think. A lot has changed since my last video. I don't even know what my last video... Actually, I think my last video was back at home. But as you guys can see, different background. This is my new apartment. I'm not going to show too much, but it's a pretty nice apartment. Living in the city now. Started working my 9 to 5. It's really not a 9 to 5. It's probably a 9 to 9. No, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. But I started working my 9 to 5 like in September. So it's been... I'd say a little less than 2 months, but basically 2 months, it seems like. Been kind of fitting in well. It's been fun. Obviously, I think the last time I posted was back at home, but there's a lot of clips, videos that I have back in my college apartment. Can't say I really miss it because it wasn't a great apartment, but college as a whole was obviously a lot of fun, and I do miss aspects of it, but I wouldn't say I would rather be in college right now. I'm pretty happy with the flexibility of post-grad and just being able to be around a ton of people. Living in Chicago is a lot of fun, so there's kind of that. Work as a whole has been pretty good. I've been traveling a bit for work, for business trips, which has been fun. Seeing a lot of different people, seeing new things, seeing new spots. You know, overall, it's just been a good time. Obviously, work is work, and obviously, I keep on saying obviously, but after this, I'll probably hop online because it's kind of my fault, though, because Friday I didn't really do a ton, so that's kind of on me to pick up on some of the work that I haven't done yet, but it's been good. You know, I've kind of been buying a lot of stuff for my apartment, and this is a new monitor. I like it a lot more than the old one I was recording on. This is a pretty nice table that I bought, and yeah, I'm sitting on a pretty nice chair, so can't complain on that front. But I guess the main reason you guys are probably here, if you guys are here, trading, of course, is the main focus of this channel, and obviously it's been kind of taking a back burner since I've started working, but I still trade whenever I can, and last month I actually traded a lot for what you'd assume. You know, you'd probably imagine that I haven't been trading a lot because of work, but I've been trying to trade a good amount. Obviously not trying to force anything. I'd say like size wise, I'm not trading with a ton of size, because I'm not staring at a lot at the charts. I'm not really aware of macro, and you know, the government, fiscal, monetary news and whatnot that will affect the markets a ton. So I'm not super in tune with that, and I don't want to trade with too much, because obviously that's probably going to distract me at work as well. So it's been kind of just slow and steady for me this past month with trading, but it's been good. I want to show you guys something. I guess my account, which is kind of funny, guys, because literally my account shows $0, and there's definitely money in there. I was checking. I thought I was hacked. There's no transfers out, thankfully, so I'm hoping it's just a glitch and my money shows up back in my account. But that's a progressing story. But yeah, so I just want to show you guys last month for the most part. Obviously, it's not exactly last month, but it's been good, obviously, to say the least. I think I had 3 red days, and I traded, I think, basically every day last month. So, and the red days were pretty small. So, been pretty consistent. I've been trading. I think I checked my main winners were QQQ, of course, the darling QQQ. I've been trading Hood. That was a winner this month, and Tesla was a big winner as well. And as you can see by my charting, I actually did this like right before the video. But just imagine there's no lines, no support, demand, or demand and resistance, whatever you want to call it. You know, you can see that the charts are pretty bare for me because I just haven't been charting compared to, you know, back down here where you see a lot of levels that I charted out. So clearly I just haven't been on the charts much, and I think this is the first time in months that I've actually opened up TradingView on desktop. A lot of times I'll just trade on my phone, and I'll just trade on the train to work, on the commute to work, because I commute to work at like 8:15 and the market's open at 8:30, so I'm on the train when the market's open. No, I'm not saying I force a trade at open every single day, but sometimes I'd say half of the trades last month were taken on the train. Maybe that's aggressive. Maybe that's true, but definitely a good amount of trades I took on my way to work. So that's pretty funny. But you can clearly tell I haven't been charting a lot. And so obviously there's some luck involved. I'm not going to sit here and act like, last month's consistency, basically only having 3 losses was because of how good I know the markets and know how to trade. Because me telling you that would be a lie. Not saying that I don't really know how to trade, because obviously I've been in the markets for a few years now. But there's always a little bit of luck involved with trading, and someone that tells you that that's not true is completely lying to you. A big part of last month for me was, I think one day I made a lot, at least relatively speaking, and it was because of, I think, some news that happened, and I happened to be in a short position. It was either Trump or Powell. I think it was Trump, so kind of go figure, and then market kind of dropped, and I was pretty happy, obviously. But all in all, though, like, I think I've been seeing the markets well. Obviously not super technical, because you can clearly see I'm not charting a ton, but just playing it, kind of reading the news and seeing where sentiment's at. I remember, I think the markets ended up tanking, right, because of it was something with China and USA's, I think probably some type of trade disagreement, and then we bounced back super hard. I remember buying leveraged hood shares, so not even options, but I ended up buying ROBN, which is a 2x, I believe, leveraged hood ETF, and I ended up selling at over 42% gain in like 2 days with shares alone. So the markets have been volatile, I'd say. We've kind of been trending higher, kind of just floating. I know that government shutdown's kind of still around, and the markets haven't really, I think, reacted too much to it, right? From what I know, again, a lot of it I'm not super in tune with compared to how I used to be with everything. I do know earnings happened right recently. I saw Amazon beat, but as far as other earnings, I don't even really know. I will say Tesla was a really good winner for me. I can show you guys on Twitter. I actually posted about it before it happened. And, I like posting on Twitter here and there. Obviously, this post, I think, was my last post since, like, September, I guess, close to 2 months. But I ended up posting this Tesla chart before I entered, actually. I actually entered twice that day, and I won both trades, which was really fun. But Tesla, honestly, trades super well with technicals. Obviously you'll see it like jump up and jump down like a lot. It's a super volatile stock compared to many others, and I just think it follows a trend really well, like if you know how to chart it. Now, if you guys take a look at what I charted out, 439.84, 429.27, that level has been straight like chicken. Like, I'm not gonna lie. We've kind of been in that zone for a long time, and even when you think we'll break out, like for example here, we kind of push out. I know earnings was kind of recently too, right? Yeah, like earnings even here, we ended up shooting up, bouncing down here, and then opening right here, and then just going higher and higher. And then we kind of make this double top right around 468. You can see us reject here. We rejected over here. And then we came back down, and then where did we bounce? Right on the upper zone, upper demand of 439.84. So we're kind of making this U shape, but I don't want to like jump to the gun and say that we're going to go higher, even though, it always seems like that when we bounce off, because we always end up somehow dumping back below. So until I see it, I'm not going to say that we're going to jump higher, but I think all in all, Tesla is trending in the right direction. from what I see in the news. Again, I'm not super in tune with their day-to-day, but it does seem like Elon's doing a pretty good job in rolling out new models, and kind of taking that market share, and also kind of, I think, rebuilding his own image, because I feel like he hasn't been in the political scene for a while, which obviously does him really well, as the CEO of Tesla. But I've been talking a lot. I think this whole video is just really talking. So if you guys are still here, I do appreciate it. If you guys want to see, like, I don't know, work related videos, obviously I can't post too much related to work because that's confidential stuff. But no, it's been really cool. I work in finance broadly, so I deal with a lot of PE firms and like asset managers, and I'll work on a lot of different funds, and it's pretty cool to see what these different funds are and how they kind of operate. So it's been a cool learning experience. Not super related to trading, but kind of in the realm of the finance scene. And I don't know, if you guys want to see more content, let me know, or don't, I guess. Let me know what you guys want to see. Hopefully your guys' November for trading goes well, and hopefully for me it does as well. I'll see you guys in the next video. Follow me on Twitter. If you guys want to reach out to me, reach out on Twitter. That's the best way to contact me. I do read messages a lot. Not that I get a lot, but I'm on Twitter a good amount. So let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.